Ukacha ya dan fiki dade. I dan fiki dade. Ukacha ya dan fiki dade. Kade de. Give me a smile nakukongola kwako huku baby wanibera mutima wangane na umushi wangu uyu baby wanibera mutima wangane munga tame tawalala uyo kuluku mangala mbaba tawalala uyo akuba ndiyo mungu tawalala uyo kuluku.
Where you're asking me a question for me.
Oh.
No, we got you.
No, we
Don't
got
worry.
that.
All right, so we have DJ Khathu in the Khathu in the studio, and he's been famous for so many things. I've been forced to know you. I mean, that's how viral you've become. Forced to know you.
Yeah.
So, I don't know who showed me a video of yours a few years ago, and it's like, there's this guy.
Yeah.
He has the craziest laugh.
A legendary laugh.
Legendary laugh.
There.
I think it was you, right?
It was me.
I was like, you need to see this.
And that's how I followed his page on Facebook.
Dope.
That's happened. But just in case you don't know him, I don't know which rock you've been lying under. This is one of my favorite
must
ones.
be big.
He was talking about fake friends. Listen to this.
These friends who don't talk to me anymore. What's happening, baby? What's going on? What's bothering you, babe? What's slipping you? What's stuck on you? You're my friend, but you don't talk to me anymore. You think I'll die? You think it will affect my bank balance? You hate me because I don't talk to you anymore.
Oh man.
Why don't you talk to me anymore? You are bitter.
I mean, that just gets you. I mean,
Every time.
So when did you find out that you had I don't know, I don't want to call it a stupid laugh, but I mean, I mean,
He went in.
I don't want to call it a stupid laugh, but it's like a stupid laugh that makes everyone happy. Like it's like it sparks joy. It's cocky as well. It's yeah. I mean, when did you find out that people loved that?
I think it all blew up 2015. But I've always laughed this very same way. So when people meet me, they're like, do they laugh? I'm like, but this is how I laugh.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want me to switch it on or what, but yeah, and over the past probably 2 years, the world has really like sort of embraced the laugh and embraced the type of comedy that I put out, and people got to realize that I'm not just a comedian.
You're not just the laugh.
And I'm not just a laugh, you know. So they realized that, oh, this guy actually does a lot of stuff. He's on TV, he's on radio, he's a DJ. He's this. So yeah, but the laugh really propelled a lot for me.
For your brand.
Yeah.
So how was school though? Like, how did you get through high school, middle school with the laugh? It can be mean.
So I was fortunate enough to
To not go to school.
yeah. I skipped school.
Like, I'm not doing this. I'm done.
No, I was into sports, right? So I played cricket. I was the cricket captain.
Oh.
Mostly I was number one in my class.
Nice.
So it's one of those things that you can't really tease me because probably I have the coolest this or I have the coolest this or I'll make fun of you.
And I'm smarter than you.
And I'm smarter than, and
Yeah.
I'll make fun of you. So, and you don't, as a child, you don't want to be the laughing, the one that gets laughed at by the whole school. So it was pretty easy, I think, going through high school, tertiary, primary school. Yeah, it was very simple.
Yeah, Steve didn't have a good time.
I hated my high school. I mean, I loved it, but then I hated it at the same time.
Is it?
All right, so you know, you're here on the Copper Belt.
Yes.
I was surprised when I was told that DJ Khathu is coming up to the Copper Belt. I was like, what? What is he coming to do?
He called me and I had the same reaction. He called me and they were
Okay.
like, somebody's coming in our show. I'm like, who? DJ Khathu. I'm like, what? How?
And I was like, the guy who laughs. It's like, oh, great.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're going to have a gig and then you're going to be laughing. Then I started looking at your resume. It's like, oh, man, he's an all-rounded person. I mean,
Yes.
he does everything. He's,
Yes.
like you said, TV, you do radio, and you
100%.
DJ as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm here to go DJ at a place called Copper Bullet. So what I usually do, especially for fans who are seeing me for the first time performing, I usually do probably like a 5 minute of like stand up, just make you laugh, and then you get the laughter that you obviously know me for.
Yeah.
Then I start my DJ set. Then you get to see the other side of me that probably online you don't necessarily see.
Yeah,
it.
that's
So
true.
yeah, I'm literally here on a sort of a mini tour.
Yeah.
On the 24th, I was in Lusaka at a place called Rhapsody Showgrounds.
Yeah.
So that was a fantastic show. So the guys who brought me here decided, let's take you to Kitwe.
Kopala.
But Kopala Laka.
Kopala.
I said it right.
Yeah, you're good, man.
And what's been like the one standout thing while you, after you entered Zambia and you've been traveling in all these places?
The one big thing for me, I really have to say, Zambian people are very warm, right? Very, very nice, very friendly. I don't know. It doesn't feel like I'm outside my country. It still feels like I'm at home,
good.
right? Maybe there's a bit of language barrier there, but it just still feels
It's
like
like one
I'm home.
family, yeah?
It's like one family. For
And you
me,
also
so
experienced our potholes and the lovely billboards.
100%. 100%. I was bumping, yeah.
Play the song to that.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope.
All right, so which part of South are you from?
So in South Africa, I'm based in Joburg, Sandton.
Okay.
Right. That's where I grew up. So Gauteng, which is.
So you grew up a pretty privileged life then?
ish.
Oh man,
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I guess so.
Just say yes so we can move on with it.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there's all these things that you could do, you could have done. You said you were the smartest guy
Yes.
in your class. You could have been a doctor,
Yeah.
engineer, whatever you wanted to do. Why this?
So as soon as I finished my matric, right, I wanted to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Right, and I was like, ish. But you see these fighting cases, things, and so I've been a DJ since I was 14. So
wow.
My parents bought me like equipment to go DJ because I told them I want to make extra cash so I can go to like weddings, kids parties, and just set up my stuff and play music. So ever since I was 14, I've been creating sort of I had another income sort of besides the money that I was getting from home.
Yeah.
So I realized that if I can actually pursue this, and I was listening to a lot of radio station and a lot of people were getting big endorsements, were getting big money. And I was like to my parents, I'd rather go study radio and media.
Yeah.
So I went and I studied media, I studied PR, marketing, TV, all of that stuff. After getting all the qualifications, I was like, yeah, here are the papers.
I got
You
this.
are happy now? They're like, yes, we are happy. I'm like, cool. Now I can go be what I want to be.
The papers were for the parents.
The papers were for the parents, but also they've opened a lot of doors for me because now when I go somewhere, there's apart from just the experience of saying you've been doing radio for the past 11 years, you are qualified.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've opened doors for me in that sense.
It's been amazing. So it wasn't really a big surprise when you told them that this is what I really wanted to do.
It wasn't because, like, my dad used to drive me to clubs. Right?
Oh,
yeah, my dad.
That's a
used to-
good parent.
And my dad used to drive me to clubs, and he'd sit by the parking lot and I'd be there.
Open-minded.
And so no, they already knew.
Some parents could never. My mom could never.
Anyway, thank you very much for coming to Ndola City
problem.
and coming to Sun FM as well.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much.
I
for
love
having
you to
me.
bits because you make people laugh. I mean,
Yeah.
100%.
no matter how sarcastic some of the things you are saying, they still make you laugh.
And you know the thing is, like, you can't pass through his page, no matter how bad a day you are having, and you came back and you didn't laugh. There's something seriously wrong with you.
100%.
So look for DJ Khathu on his handles. I'm watching him on YouTube now. It's very easy to find. He got 1,000 videos there. All right, so we're going back to Lusaka Studios, and you can catch him. What time are you doing your performance today?
I think I'm on at 9:30 until 10:30.
That's in Kitwe.
Yeah, in Kitwe, Copper Bullet.
Cooper Bullet.
That's the club, yes.
Aye.
We'll be heading there too. We're taking Peterson tour.
I think we should take him.
I think we should just go wild out.
Let's go wild out.
We're not sleeping another day.
Let's have fun.
All right. Hey, Bugs, it's all up to you now.
All right, thanks, man. Have a good. All right, she's being replaced from the #1 position. Who sits at #1 this week? Only one way to find out.